Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where this looks brighter than usual, right? Like at this zoom. I didn't change anything and I tried to find things in the settings that would be like a brightness slider or an HDR mode, or I don't see anything in there that's like that. I don't know, I just booted it up and it seems brighter. It's normal when we zoom in. Like this is fairly normal, right? But I don't know. Maybe there was a small patch that I didn't see that like, or maybe it's always been like this and I'm just insane. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. So we've got this situation here. As I said last episode, I fully expect to lose this battle. And the only way that I think that we could win this battle, because let's be honest, I don't believe that the chances are even. I believe that chances are about 2/3 in their favor. And because of that, we would have to roll ridiculously well. Just tremendously well to win this. And I'd probably have to save scum it 1,000,000 times. And why would I do that? That does not sound like fun for anybody. So we're probably going to lose this. Let's see what happens. I fully expect that we lose this. We have no way out. So our plan is likely... Okay, so when the 979 are here, we win. When these guys reinforce tomorrow, we lose. Yes, we lose this. Advantage is currently towards the defender, which is us. But... yes, we lose. So we're going to retreat as soon as possible here. Which is now. We're out of here. So we caused a few casualties to them. In fact, they lost more than we did there. Not by a huge margin. That was 9% war score. Okay, sure. They're going to head up here and start sieging. This is what we want. We want them to siege right now. They've got 7 months remaining there. Oh, we're retreating a little further than I had hoped, but that's okay. We've got time. As I said, they are sieging this. They're spreading out a little bit as well, which may also be to our advantage, but we're going to turn around here and immediately head back up this way. Oh, they're sieging up here as well. This is actually good for us. I don't think we have any unraised troops. No, we don't. We're just going to have to wait for reinforcement. The Varangian veterans and the Vigmen are the important ones, and they're pretty much reinforced. Now, our levies are not really reinforcing very much. We do need a chancellor, but we don't have one, of course. This guy's set to organize army, which is exactly what we want. Now, we're going to come up here. Oh, look at this. This is a mistake that they're making. Okay. This is less of a mistake. But they're abandoning their siege. We're going to walk away. Let's see. This is Taiga. This is Taiga. Plains, plains. Okay. What exactly does Taiga do? Defender advantage +4. Okay. These guys will arrive in 2 days. These guys will arrive here in 13. Ticking is on our side. They're quite spread out. Are they spread out enough? 12 days. We could get out. We'd have to go to the plains. From there, we could only go to plains or fight them. If we're going to fight them, we're better off fighting them in Taiga over plains. Okay. This is going to be interesting for sure. I don't know how this is going to play out. We'll see. So we do get a tick in our favor here. These guys are going to arrive in 4 days. And that turns it against us with these guys coming in. So we're going to retreat again. And this is not going to be great for the old war score here. But we're going to retreat again here. And that's a weird spot to retreat to, but okay. I guess we're going up into the mountains. Cool. So we're going to reinforce these again. And they're going to come over here and restart their siege. Now, trading outposts were just built over here somewhere. That will help us financially. We're going to turn around again as soon as we can. This retreat is a very awkward one for us. We're going to need to make our way over this way. And it doesn't actually matter that we're losing these battles. And the reason why it doesn't matter is they are taking attrition. We are reinforcing. So if we look here, or rather, it's easier to see if we look here, I think. We're at 180 and 191. Those are going to be fully reinforced by the time we get back here. So things are much more even now. They are taking attrition every month that they're here. However, if they take this, ticking war score goes onto their side. Things become problematic for us. We're 3 months to here, which means we need them to break their siege or we have to go in and fight them. Now, there's a dangerous faction here, and that's peasant rabble. We'll deal with those eventually. Remember, we didn't declare this war. They declared on us. They thought that they could win this, and they might be right. We'll see. If we lose the ticking war score here, that is painful, for sure. It looks like they want to finish this siege. Yeah, I was hoping they'd break the siege. But they don't seem interested. In that case, we're going to walk away. So that's going to be painful for us. No doubt about it. We're going to walk away to here. We're going to let them move up over this way. Actually, they're coming this way again. Okay. We're going to head up towards these hills. We'll win decisively. I'm not 100% certain on that one. A couple of good ticks there, but yeah, once their reinforcements arrive, I mean, we're going to continue to deal blows to them, and then we're going to retreat again. This is our game plan going forward. Of course he'll be there. Okay, so we retreat up over here. Now, I think they're heading to our capital at this time. What we need to do is not be retreating this far. I wish that we weren't getting these retreats. I really, really do. That would be nice. We're going to have to come fight them down here, though. So they're going to siege here. 7 months on that, allegedly. They've been getting good siege rolls, though. So we'll see how that ends up going. We're going to turn around as soon as we can here and start coming back over this way. Now we're going to continue to reinforce. So these will go back up to 200 by the time we get here. And they've definitely taken big hits. Like, look at that. They're down below 1,600 troops. Should we come siege this? Offer concubine? Sure. Should we siege this instead? I think no is the answer. Man, look at those siege ticks, though. They are having really good siege rolls for having no siege weapons. Yeah, they're doing very well on that. We do have a diplomacy perk available. We take benevolent intent. That's our only real option there. Ah, look at this. They have broken their siege, and they're walking towards us. I love it. We're going to walk away this way. They are chasing us. This is good. We want to end up in these hills, if at all we can. Defender advantage +5. Or up in these mountains, which is defender advantage +12. So they're coming in again here. They do catch us in taiga. We get another good set of ticks before their reinforcements arrive. Once their reinforcements arrive, of course, things swing. I'm going to try to retreat to here. I'm not sure where we're actually retreating to. This is a little broken right now. Okay. We're retreating to where we asked to retreat to. Cool. But look at that. They lost another 300 troops. If we can hold out with the war score here, which we are capped on battles lost, I think. No, not quite. But if we can hold out with the ticking war score, then that'll be fine. I would love to get turned around and go up over here. Take this back. That would be amazing. We are, of course, continuing to reinforce, and our peasants are firing. We're actually... Who all's in this? Just our capital. We're going to grant a tax lien. We don't actually have a choice. And I hate it, but we don't have a choice on it. Now, we can build a gathering hall here. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to run out of prestige in this war. Man, they're definitely finishing these sieges very fast. They're getting really good rolls. So they've abandoned this siege, actually. And they are currently pursuing us. Now. They will arrive in 26 days. They'll arrive here in 30 and 30. So we're going to have at least 4 days, and then the time it takes them to travel this way. So we may be able to defeat this army separately. That would be the idea here. Now, we're not going to finish this siege. That's very obvious. Unless we get incredibly good rolls. But I kind of doubt that. Okay. Oh! Oh! That was unexpected. We just won the war. We captured their leader in that battle. That was truly unexpected. Okay, well that's one way to win the war. We had no right to do that. Okay, so we're going to, of course, supported at Ting. Okay, otherwise occupied. They'll all tire themselves out eventually. Okay, so we're going to, of course, disband our army. There we go. We're being raided down here. This isn't shocking. So, what are we going to do? Well, first thing we need to do is we need to get our marshal increasing control in our capital again. So we're at 98% here. This will come up eventually. And in our capital, well, actually, I want to check. What we need more than anything right now is markets here. So that's what we'll build there. Now, we should go back into positive on the prestige front in a moment. We're going to reinforce our soldiers, of course. That was a painful war for us, but we did end up winning. So that's excellent. We are going to want to start raiding again soon. And to do that, we'll have to attack Sweden. They are occupied right now. Okay, we are going to defeat this child in Snow War for the prestige. Perfect. We successfully beat the child. And that means that we need a little cash. So we're going to raise up a raiding army. And we're going to go raid Sweden, who is currently otherwise occupied. Excellent. In we go. We're going to get ourselves 15 loot there. And then we're going to dip out. We don't really want to do too much else. This will be fine. So our player heir is unmarried, and we should do something about that. We would like... All of the high stewardship people are fairly old. I guess we'll go for this one. Okay. So this raid will finish up shortly. And there we go. 5 days left. Let's get ready to get out of here. There we go. Excellent. So we are out of here. 15 gold and 15 prestige, and we'll stand that army down. So that now means that we have enough to invest in a gathering hall. That quarter point of prestige per month is a big deal for us right now. So, if we take a look at our military here, we are still reinforcing. Now that we're no longer reinforcing, that prestige is coming up. 50 gold? Yes, I will happily take your 50 gold. Beautiful. So, we're fairly close to being able to attack Sweden here. If we had the prestige, I would look for a kingdom invasion of Sweden. Of course, that's 2,000 prestige. We're not going to be getting that anytime soon. We still have a lot of buildings to construct. We could definitely go after this gentleman. He's attacking Sweden in a subjugation war. That's an interesting concept. That's a lot cheaper. Yeah, that's what we do. We do a subjugation war, for sure. We do have a domain limit available. I would like to steal it from this gentleman. We can't revoke his title, though. We'd need to work up our tribal authority. That's pretty expensive on the prestige front. We're not really in a position to do that at this moment. This guy is losing in the subjugation war. We should steal a county from him. Yes, we should do this. So we're going to steal his county, and we're going to keep it for ourselves. We're going to raise up our troops, and they're going to come into this tribe as soon as they're done raising. There we go. Enemy allies are joining the war, but that's to be expected. I'm not too concerned about those allies at this moment, because both of them should be busy fighting Sweden. Yes. So we're just going to siege this down. 7 months on that. Okay. Sounds good to me. We are negative in our prestige, but in theory, winning this war will be very prestige positive. That should be fine. I also wouldn't necessarily mind hosting a feast, but we don't need it right now. Okay. So, how are these constructions going? They are underway. Beautiful. Of course, we're not going to hold these locations forever, but that's fine. We're starting to enter the more aggro period. Once we have Sweden under our control, we're going to go like full aggro. That's pretty clear. But we're not ready to attack Sweden at this time. Not quite. We'll get there. Ah, here comes his army. So we're going to finish up our siege here. 30 days left here. And then we're probably going to pursue his army. Okay. Now, that is one of his allies. But they're fighting Sweden. We're going to catch these guys. We could easily end the war off of this battle. Let's see if that happens. It didn't, but we did stack wipe that force. We're going to head up to their capital then and start sieging up there. We are hostile to Sweden. We don't really want to touch them at this moment. We would prefer to leave Sweden out of this, if at all possible. So that was worth 13% war score. I don't think... Oh, we do have a chancellor that we can put in. Nice. That's better than nothing. Fantastic. We have a full council. I like it. So, of course, we are currently promoting cultural acceptance. We may want to start just doing cultural conversion, though, in all honesty. They do indeed grow up fast. So we're going to siege this capital, 8 months on that, and that will end the war for us, for sure. Guaranteed. Our daughter would become our friend. 33% chance of 100 diplomacy lifestyle experience. And it worked, surprisingly. I didn't expect that, but sure. That's excellent. So, of course, we're going to grab this, and we have 7 months left on this siege. We might have to leave a siege force here and come attack these guys. Okay. This truce is over. I don't care. 5 months, yes. So what we're going to do here is we're going to split off our Vigman and our Varangian veterans, as well as, say, these units of levies, and we're going to go after this force, leaving these guys to siege. Cool. I don't think we have any siege leaders yet, correct? Oh, this needs our better commander. So we're going to put someone else in charge here. Ideally a siege leader, but we don't have one. We're going to put this guy in charge, and we're going to have this guy in charge here. We don't want to lead this ourselves. Trading outposts have been constructed in Helgum. That's excellent. And our longhouses are going to be done fairly soon. Okay. And there we go. We have stack wiped that force. Puts us at 75%. And once this occupation here finishes, this will be the end of this war. So that's good. Sweden is, of course, winning their war. As expected. Are they going to arrive before this siege finishes? 26 days and 24 days. No, they are not. Okay, war is over. They just don't know it. Stalemate. Hilarious. But not relevant. There we go. As I said, war is over. And we'll just disband these lats. Excellent. And that gets us our 4th title. Our 4th personal holding. Beautiful. We do, of course, need to get ourselves some markets here. So to do that, we will need some prestige. Let's go ahead and call a hunt. That is our cheapest method of generating prestige. We're at plus 1.7, and we do need to work on our control, of course. So we have quite a number of control workers here. 150 prestige, yes please. I will bring it down. Control is maxed in these 2 locations. Of course, it's at 0 here. We need to work on that. In our capital, it's at 39. We got 300 prestige out of that. That was really, really solid. Okay. So, I mean, this is coming up, but not by a huge amount. Increased autonomy is not helping. When is that going to go away? Not for a while. We should really move at this point to here. Because we have a malice over here. So that'll be fine. We're going to put in a market here. Excellent. We have a new diplomacy lifestyle perk available, and we're going to grab Inspiring Rule. There we go. More prestige, and we'll take his 25 gold. Beautiful. Okay, so we're up to 2038 at this point in terms of troops. And we can probably think about increasing the size of our Varangian veterans. We're going to need 270. Why can't I remember this? It's prestige. We're going to need 270 prestige for increasing the size of our Varangian veterans. We can probably get away with doing that. Most likely. We can most likely get away with that. We're doing okay on the cash. So we may want to start hosting a feast on cooldown as well. I do... Oh, what's going on here? 50 diplomacy lifestyle experience? Yes. Are all of these the same? Yes, but we have to... The outcome, I mean. It's about his character, right? He's gregarious, diligent, and wrathful. So we'll give him tasks that are impossible to complete. He'll be very upset about that. Perfect. And he won. Okay, so we lost 150 prestige. That is really sad. Really, really sad indeed. It is, however, about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're not going to go after Sweden right now. But we're going to think about it very, very soon. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.